Alright, in today's video I'm going to be showing you another unboxing of these comics I found at my somewhat local comic store, where for $100 I got that box of Something That's Killing the Children. You know, it's just the old comics in, and I could pick as many comics from a section as I could that I could fit in the box. So you let me know. First of all, if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I've made a few others. And let me know what you think of the ones I found. Spoiler alert, I went for more of a Wolverine Punisher run this time. I've kind of picked a lot of the areas, but every now and then they'll restock, and now the whole fun is digging around and seeing what I can find. Alright, so first off, and I'm not going in any particular order, is this Wolverine 137 from the late 90s. My plan is to eventually list some of these on Whatnot or eBay. In my description, I will provide links. If you're not familiar with Whatnot, just follow my link and you can work on signing up. Yeah, this just looks cool. The problem for this will be, what will I sell and what will I keep for myself? Alright, so then we've got Wolverine 143. Wait a minute, let me see if I can work on the space issue here. Alright. So, yeah. And then I got 144 of Wolverine, featuring the leader from the Hulk on the brink of Wolvie's greatest battle. That was back when he had those dumb bone claws. Number 39. And this is from his second series. Wolverine 39 from the Decimation line, which I'd quit reading current Marvel mostly by then, if not entirely. So a lot of this is nice because I can backtrack, and if I'd bought this back then, it would have been $250, which isn't bad compared to today's prices. But back then, I mean, I don't know what I spent like for all this that I got for $100. We got an oversized 41, which, I mean, that cover looks really cool. Then 43, it's a tie-in to the Civil War story that was going on back then. Let's see here. Alright, now I've got to dig into this actual box because I already had them out. Let's see. This is where it's going to get a little random. Wow, themes. Whew. Alright. So we've got, and you know, some aren't bagged and boarded. Wolverine 142, featuring some of Alpha Flight and Weapon X and Alpha Flight together again for the last time. Probably not. Let's see here. We've got another Wolverine Civil War tie-in. This is issue 46. Wolverine 60, and for whatever reason, I can't even tell you why, I feel like reading a lot of Sabretooth right now, so anything with the Sabretooth there, I kind of went for, which I think, and then, you know, through extension, I want to read some Wolverine. 61 with Jubilee here. I just really I like the art on these two. 62, 63, 66, 67, 68, 69. And this I can tell Sauron is in it, and he's in the Savage Land. That should be fun. Here's issue 70 with a better image of Sauron on there. 71. I mean, what do you think? I think just from getting this run alone is pretty cool. 72. If you got a Sentinel, that's a fun time. 73. 74. Now I'm gonna have to get like this little sticker up. Well, I guess you can't see it. There's like it used to be somewhere called General MDSE, so I'm gonna have to get that off. That won't be hard though. And this looks fun. Issue 76 with Lady Deathstrike. I think I got that a second time in there. see if I can get this. Alright. And I did get some DC. We got Justice League number 34. And I did find, they must have put this in there recently. The first issue of the New 52 era Justice League. The 5th issue from that run. Jim Lee was doing the covers. Jeff Johns was doing the writing. Issue 6 from that run. 7. 4. With Aquaman obviously on there. 2. Now I already have these first few issues of the Justice League, so I will be listing them somewhere. If you do see something you like, please let me know and I can kind of make that a priority. I got another of the Aquamans. And I think I already have this, but this is when, you know, they got Green Arrow shows up for issue 8. This, I gotta tell you, this bag and board were exceptional compared to most of these, as is with this one too, number 9. And number 10 here. Whoever bagged these, they used high quality products for those last 3 for some reason. Alright. And number 52, where Lex Luthor's the new Man of Steel. And 42, Who Shot Wonder Woman? I guess she didn't have her bracelets ready for that one. Alright, so let me get some of this coffee here for a second. Alright, so we got issue 40 of Justice League. Which, I mean, I think, yeah, I don't know if I have that for my collection or not. 41, and this is a variant cover. Which I like the variant covers, but it is a little harder to spot which issue number it is, which can kind of get annoying. 55 of the Justice League. And also 55. And these are part of the Death Metal tie-ins, which were a lot of fun. I read the core storyline, but I don't think I read like their little spin-offs. Justice League 56. Justice League, part of the Death Metal, number 56 again. So same issue, different cover. Gosh, I got so much reading to do. 57 of the Justice League, part of the Death Metal. And another one of them. Sometimes it's easier just for me to get doubles because then I know I can sell some off and not feel guilty. This is 57 again. And 58, which is part of the Endless Winter. I don't know if anybody, the Todd McFarlane DC line made a few of these, and I had to go look for these just to read what was going on. Okay, so this is going to be a little interesting. Let me get to that one in a second. This is X-Men 3 from the Jim Lee early 90s era. And this is the same book, but what's interesting about this to me is it's all rumpled up. Got some kind of water damage at some point. I recently bought a press, so I threw this in there because I want to see if I can fix this book. I don't know how easy you can see on the video, but I've only done like 2 or 3 so far, but it looks like it has good results. And I want to see if I can help this poor baby out. So I'm going to put that off to the side so I can get to it later. And this is X-Men 1 from the, you know, this, even back then, this is like kind of like the variant covers of the variant covers. This is the Magneto cover, and it's got a fold here, which I think I can press out too. And then here's the Wolverine, Cyclops, and of course Iceman version of the same book. And here's the Storm, Jean Grey, Beast, Professor X, and Archangel one. Well, I mean, once again, you know, I threw all these in there. Oh, so this one, I did not notice. Every now and then this will happen. It's a guarantee. There's a tear up here. I really should not have picked this. This is issue 2, so maybe I'll do it as a freebie. On Whatnot, you can give out freebies. Alright, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, those look pretty good considering I paid $100 for all this stuff, right? Alright, so then got this Uncanny X-Men 464 from the House of M storyline. I think I already have it, but just in case. And it looks cool. I feel like that will sell. Then I got these very recent X-Men, like issue Uncanny X-Men 6 from, I don't even know what year this is. These are very recent, relatively speaking, and I got these pretty much for my collection. And I don't know, at this point, just X-Men and Marvel get very confusing with all the reboots and branches of different X-Men. This is number 11. 12. 13. I mean, I don't even know how they keep track of what all the characters have done and been through. 14. 15. And this is 16 with them fighting the Inhumans. I really like the cover, even though I do not like this Phantom X character guy. I don't know. He just seems always to me like a Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe ripoff. 17. 18. 19. Legacy number 641. I really like that they do that. Because, I mean, even though I've kind of quit buying modern comics until recently, this is number 18. I still kind of want to have as much of the whole Uncanny X-Men line as possible. This is number 14, featuring Havoc. He's one of my favorites, if not my favorite comic book character. Alright. And this is number 14, which I thought this was cool just because it has a Hobgoblin on the villain Spider-Man villain cover. And in general, I kind of go for Havoc covers if I see them, by the way. Number 12. Which I'm guessing that's multiple. Yeah, there it even says underneath him. Alright. Alright, so. Oh, this cover looks really nice. Uncanny X-Men 1, which is really actually technically, because of the legacy number, 620. I wish they would not do this rebooting all the time. That's a big book. So you got X-Men 31, which, I mean, I got this whole run pretty much because of this cover, because it has Cyclops and Havoc on it. Number 22. 21. And I'm a little apprehensive about these because I see Bendis was the writer, and I liked Bendis in like the early 2000s, like I think it was Daredevil. And then this is U20. Somewhere along the line, I've just noticed, like with somewhere in New Avengers, when he was writing that, maybe in like 2008 or something, his dialogue got really kind of cheesy. Like it was just filler, I thought. This I think is issue 19, I think it's Uncanny X-Men 19 from this run, and it's the first issue of Uncanny X-Men vs. S.H.I.E.L.D. That gets confusing too. What's going on with that? Alright, let me make sure nothing's getting damaged in here. Alright. Then we got Punisher War Journal number 3. And there's going to be a lot of those coming up. X-Men 3 of Legacy 622. And number 3 of 637 Legacy, where there's this War of the Realms, which I got a few of those. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Number 4, I did read like what I guess would be number 15 a couple weeks ago, and I was not impressed. There was just too many things going on with that. We got Teen Titans 18. It's got a tear in it, so I'll have to set that aside. Teen Titans 19. Teen Titans 22. Teen Titans 26. Wolverine 77. Another 76, probably in better shape than the one that's not bagged. 64. And 48. Alright, we got Back to the X-Men 18, which I just think that's a really cool cover. 16. 14. 10. 9. 8. Then we've got 8 here, but it's a Stan Lee's, passing tribute cover. And this is 7, which also they did that. And 5. Number 2. Then, kind of an oddball spot. 779 of Wonder Woman. Yeah. Teen Titans 16. From the New 52 era. Number 2 from that era. Teen Titans Special number 1 featuring Deathstroke. Usually a good time when he's around. Not for the Titans per se, but number 1 from the Rebirth era. Number 3. Number 6 with Ra's al Ghul. Number 7. Number 8. And then we've got New 52 Futures and Teen Titans 1. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, shoot, I grabbed this kind of by accident, I guess. Teen Titans Year 1, 6 of 6. I think I already have that, but this is pretty cool. Alright. So I mentioned I got some of the War of the Realms. This is number 4. And it has an international connecting 4 of 6. I really don't know much at all about this storyline. I don't know if it was popular. I kind of think it might not have been. Number 5. Number 6. Alright. Punisher War Journal. And I'm pretty sure there's more. This is number 11. Not the original run, obviously. Number 10. I think this is back when Captain America was allegedly killed off, and he decided he was going to become the next Captain America. Number 9. Number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. I think I'm going to dig into some of this War Journal today. Oh. I mean, what do you guys think? Good deal for $100 or what? Alright. Maybe I took too much out at once. Alright. Wolverine 87. And I got a couple of these, at least a couple, because Gambit's in there. It looks nice. Alright. 23, Punisher War Journal. That's a pretty cool cover. 22. 21. 20. Another one of the Wolverine 87s. Wolverine 49, extra sized issue. Wolverine 50. 51. Which once again, I saw Sabretooth, so I was like, alright, definitely get in that area. 52. And then eventually it just became, well, maybe I'll just try to grab all these Wolverines. 53. 54. Since I see more Wolverine, let's keep going there. 89. And another 89. This is number 92. You have to look at the barcode down there to find the issue number. For a little while it was like that. Back in those 90s, late 90s I think it was. And this is issue 94. And it looks like Generation X is with him. Actually, I kind of just want to read that. I haven't read about them in a long time. I'm putting that off to the side. Alright. Issue 101. Man, I got like almost an instant Wolverine collection. And there's the older Wolverines, but I kind of already had them, so I wasn't worried about them. Issue 96. And it looks like he's got Cannonball, Storm, and that might be Maggot, or maybe it's just what I would call a Wolverine character. Alright, and this one, alright, this is 84, and this is one I'm going to try to press. And this one I'm excited about because this little girl, she's like an android. This is like an android Wolverine. When I first started reading comics, they were introduced, and they kind of haven't been used since this issue, I'll bet you. But, I don't know, I got that partially out of nostalgia. But I got to set that aside because I think I can make it better. 56... And let's get these war journals out of the way here. Number 19. This was back when the Hulk movie with Ed Norton was coming out. Number 18 with some Jigsaw, it looks like, is on there. 17. 16. I gotta order a whole bunch more bags and boards or stop at my store if they have them. 15. 14, 13, 12, and this one here, so this is a almost near virgin cover because it doesn't have a title or anything, but it does have somebody's name on there, Javier Garron. So it's not a complete version, I don't think, but it is a variant edition of whatever Young Guns 2019 from the War of the Realms is from. It's not perfect, but I said why not? Just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. All right. Oh, we're getting ready to get some fun stuff here. All right. Every now and then when I'm doing this, I'll spot something and I'm like, man, that was a big deal back when it was new. All right. So this is Wolverine 57. This is the death of Morocco, if I'm saying her name, Mariko. You know, his primary love interest, if you don't count Jean Grey, that is. And I kind of don't, but whatever. I just thought that was really cool. And I think it might sell for like $10 on eBay. So I also had to get this one. The only two they had. And I don't think I had it for my collection. So that was good. And 58 here. Oh, I used to know this guy's name, but I don't remember it anymore. 59. Let's see here. And this one, it's Web of Spider-Man. Number 6. And it's got some imperfections. I got that to see if I could press them out. Wolverine 32. And it looks like he's probably dealing with some Nazis in there. That should be a fun time. Alright, so 34. From the House of M storyline, which we got another one of them. 35. And now I read some of this, like the core stories for House of M, but I didn't read all like the little spin-offs. And if, you know, in this reality, I believe the Scarlet Witch, and this came out maybe 2003 or 5 or something. She warped reality, so it was as if Magneto and the mutants ran the world. And Mystique and Wolverine were like agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think. And I think this is a really cool little thing because, you know, if you're someone growing up getting into comics now, you're just going to be like, oh, Wolverine and Mystique, they're big deals because they've always been big deals. But from my own point of view, Mystique was only in there probably because the X-Men movies had relatively just blown up and someone figured, hey, let's start using this cool character more. I'm pretty certain that if the X-Men movies hadn't happened or gotten popular, that the idea of using her as a shield agent in the future with Wolverine like this may not have happened. So it was, to me, it was kind of cool because it was like seeing how the movies were affecting using characters, but maybe that's just in my head. Alright, this, I think I already got this on a previous run. Wolverine 3 from, who knows which reboot this is, but it is cool looking. Punisher Warzone number 4. Which I got because I have like the first 3, and I just like that art style. War Journal number 1 for the annual. It's an annual, yeah. Oh, this was fun. Number 26, where he's messing with Stiltman, Rhino, and I'm guessing that's the Tinkerer. 25. That might be fun because it looks like he's messing with some Skrulls during the Secret Invasion, and he could just tear them all up. 24, that's a cool cover. Those are some really nice covers in my opinion. Alright, so this stack should be it. Let me check. Nope, there is still some more that is in there. Alright. Oh man, there's some goodies. Let me tell you, I can eat up a whole afternoon doing this too. Alright, let's see. Like, I mean, looking for these things in the bins. Now, I don't know much about this. Weapon H. I don't know what that thing is. I mean, it looks like a gray Hulk with Wolverine blades. But it's written by Pack here, and he's done a lot of work for the Hulk. And what I have read, I enjoyed, so I said, why not? Weapon H7. Weapon H7 again, but a variant cover with the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Whew, my arms are getting hurt. Number 9. They had a bunch of these. Number 10s. Or number 10. I only got one, I believe. This is number 11 from when Stan Lee passed. I saw a run of this storyline, so I said, why not? Web of Spider-Man 73, which is part 1 of 4 for Art Attack. Number 2, part 2, I should say, 74. 75 for part 3. And 76, part 4. I said, well, if I can get all 4 parts, let's go for it. Plus, I kind of wanted to get a little Spider-Man. I think I came across that while I was in the Wolverine section, because, you know, Web of Spider-Man. Alright, now I got a few what-ifs. What if featuring Daredevil, the fight of his life has ended. I think I actually already have this, but I said, what? Let's go for it. It's something I can probably sell. What If, starring Archangel, Death and Disobedience. And I know I already got this recently, but I figured somebody will want it. It's Wolverine, A Man No More. I'm guessing it's what if he just completely regressed to being an animal, but I'm not sure. And what if Wolverine had married Mariko instead of her getting killed? Or maybe she dies anyway, but it looks like they start fighting crime. The Hand, I would guess. Alright, then we've got Weapon X7. Weapon X8. Weapon X9. And there's that Weapon H thing. The all-new Wolverine joining the hunt for Weapon H. Number 10. And it's the same writer, so I gotta figure out where that would start chronologically. Or at this point, maybe I'll just jump in and see what happens. Number 12. And it looks like that guy, I think that's Nuke. Or at least their mask, the face paint is. He appears in, I think it's Daredevil or Punisher in the Netflix show. I think it's, I don't know. Yeah, there's Nuclear War. Number 13. 14 with Warpath. 15. Gosh, man, that's like being a kid in a candy store. I don't even know where to start next in all this. And this kind of, alright, so this is Weapon X 17, clearly with Sabretooth on it, and based on the covers, it looks like he kind of takes over this title. It even says first issue of Sabretooth's in charge. I got this one, and then had to dig through the bin to get all those ones I just showed you, because I want as close to the full run of this as I can get. 18. I think I'm actually going to, out of all these books, I think I'm going to read that one with Sabretooth and the coffee mug on it first. So let me set that aside. Alright. 19. And another 19. 20. Alright. And let me get the last of these books out here that was bin. Now this will be it. This last stack is it. Alright. Another number 20 for Weapon X. 21 for Weapon X. 25 for Weapon X. 26. And then we got Wolverine 30. War of the Realms number 1. War of the Realms number 2. I had to be careful too because they had other issues, but they were like second print. And I try to avoid that if possible. Tales of Spider-Man, the Web Spinners, number 1 from 1999. This thing is big. And it's got Mysterio and I don't know. Like I said, I kind of want some Spider-Man, so why not? Oh, cool, cool, cool. Alright, number 1 of Web of Venom, Wraith. Alright, let's see here. In the Venom, Web of Venom, number 1, Good Son. Which, I'm curious about this, because I really just recently read, this Red Goblin storyline, which I'd never even heard of the character. My understanding is it's Norman Osborn's grandson who's 10, and he's got a symbiote. I don't know if that's who this is in here, but I figured I'd throw it in there and find out. Oh, so I did stumble across some older Wolverine that I don't already have. And this is number 11, and I think it was misplaced. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. I had to go for it. Number 13. And I got a few of these 55s with Gambit, Sunfire, and Jubilee. And I forget who that chick is. I used to know. 74. Once again, if I see some Sentinels, I'm going for it. 55 again. 56, which I think I already had in there. Yeah, I definitely had pulled one of those already. And I already have one of these 74. This one does not have like a sticker on the cover. It's just on this. And this is also funny because this came from somewhere called Steve's Comics Relief. Steve's Comic Relief, I should say. But that was, the sticker was put on there back in April of 94. Wolverine 83. This one I think I might already have this. 173. It's a really cool cover regardless. 141. At this point I'm kind of curious what's going to be the last book. 78. 79. 80. He's fighting, I believe that, yeah, Cyber. 63. Wolverine 29. Ooh, I think that needs to be the last one. Well, I think you might already be able to see it. So it's the first issue of Web of Black Widow. I mean, that's a cool looking cover. And last but not least, number 2 of Web of Black Widow. I didn't even know the title existed, but as you can tell by the alphabet, I just stumbled across it because I was in that Wolverine Web of Spider-Man area. But thanks for watching. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this haul. And check out those links and let me know if there's anything you want me to try to focus on listing. See ya.